Hey guys, it's Rosette. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then welcome. Super duper happy to have you. Now get cozy while we continue to play Dredge. Now, I've had some very helpful advice from my friends who play this game. And they say that you're only able to find the collector's items after you complete tasks in that area. So for this area, I think we're doing it for the researcher lady, which means I need an octopus? I'm pretty sure. That's not right. Research assistant, that's it. One glowing octopus. Okay, I have a feeling that probably comes out at night, but I need to go to... No. Don't do that. I need to go to the, merchant before that anyway, so might as well check my, my crab pots on the way. Oh, also something that I've been informed of. There's no benefit to waiting to sell materials to the... to the fishmonger. Aberrations pay more, but everybody pays the same. Which is not how it's phrased, actually, if you... anyway. That's just, something useful I've been told. Crud, it's starting to look like it's gonna start here soon, so I need to get to the merchant so that I can get an oceanic line, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it for the starlight octopus. Ugh, I hate those things. First things first. Repair all, first and foremost. Now I need an oceanic rod. Fortunately, I don't really have much space. Ugh, so annoying. What do I need to get more rod space right now? I need cloth. Does she sell cloth? Yeah, because she sells materials, but nothing like that. I know I'm being a bubble-blowing baby about it. Oh, it's too it's too expensive for me after repairing my boat anyway. Well, let's check my, encyclopedia. Maybe I don't need an oceanic rod. Okay, no, so that's a shallow fish. It's fine. I'll just go back, and I'll just go... Hold on, when does it come out? I'm getting overly excited here. Nighttime, yeah. So I need to get out now. And just go look for places to fish. Unfortunately, I just managed to trawl up a trophy jellyfish. Don't go over the horrible abyss. Maybe... Is this an area? Yeah, this looks like them. Yep. Glowing octopus. Thems are big fishers. Do 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 do. I don't know why I'm catching so many of these. I just want to. I probably should get back to a place where I can rest, and then give these to her in the morning. Or I guess I could just go to the research center now. It's not like it's that far. Right? It's not that far. Not that far. This is a horrible idea. Perihelion jellyfish? That's quite a big word. It's a researcher and her puppy. I'm happy she's got the dog. He seems like he'd be happy here. Thank you. Looks like I've caught all of the surface specimens I need. But, yes, I do also need some from deeper down. That's going to be a problem. I don't have equipment to catch anything deeper anyway. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the Abyssal zone. This was in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples. But while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want you to be out at the reef at night. You needed a glowing octopus. Okay, so prototype parts. That meaning what? Collect prototype parts when she fled their old research outpost. So maybe I just sleep and talk to her during the day? I talk to her now? I guess not. I just gotta go find prototype parts. Ah! Nuts! Well, that was a dumb way to injure my ship. Blue crab. I don't know where to begin finding these prototype parts. Guess I just go around and start looking for stuff to dredge up. Which will serve me anyway, because I've got stuff I need to get anyhow. Let's just go exploring, I guess. There's that crab guy again. I'm not gonna bother him this time. I learned my lessons.
Are you sure about that?
Bro can be there and ominous all he wants. This is right. Oh good, rain. Very calming. Such a good omen. Hello, Hammerhead Shark Man. See something out there. Whether that's fish or something else. Kind of leaving the stellar basin, so I should turn around pretty quick. I think it's another one of those crates. Whatever these are good for. I know they're for some of the DLC stuff I've gotten, but I just don't know what that means yet. There's that strange red light again. I'm sure that's not completely ominous. Remnants of a jilted lover that I probably pushed overboard. You are a big old nuisance, aren't you, guy? That was a big splash. Not exactly sure what that does, but it was a big splash. I wonder if these are prototype parts. If I could pivot my... And I'm going very crazy because I've stayed out all night. Need to dock for at least a couple hours sleep. Maybe over by that island. I don't know if I've gone that way. Or was I just supposed to leave and come back? Get some rest. Let's see. Okay, so I just have to go find prototype parts. Let's try over here. I don't know if I've gone this way yet. Sure is very rainy lately. It is very, very rainy. Maybe I have been over here. I'm not sure. Things kind of look the same, and it's been a while. Fancy boot. Picking up a lot of garbahe. Was that a chicken? I guess I probably should have put my stuff off. Okay, so these are just more crates. You leave me alone, dramatic whispering. Joke's on you, halogen light. I got to the dock. Okay, so now I can go to this away. I need to sell my my fish, basically. What I have. Okay, there's a little, like, oil rig area that way. I'll sell my fish and then I'll go back over there. I bet I could find some prototype parts.
What are you talking about?
Around there. That's my guess, anyhow. The water is very nice and clear around here. We have a very wide diaspora of biomes in a very short area. That or our boat goes unbelievably fast. Probably should also start fishing more serious. Oh, wait. I need to put my stuff away because my inventory is full of crud. Now, is my net broken? Is that why it... whatever, I'll repair it later. I've got other things to do at the moment. Oh, don't swim directly over the abyss monster. Really not smart. Shipwreck down there, but it looks like I've dredged up all I can from it at the moment. Remarkably preserved. Whee! Over the fissure. What is this place? Broken spectacles, huh? Wonder if anybody's looking for these. Ow! Don't do that. Laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins. Ah, yes, this is where I need to be. With equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Inspect equipment on the table. After some searching, you find prototype parts that the researcher needs. That'll be mine. I will take it. Stow the prototype parts on board. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. Research part. Empty the cupboards. Where do you want to look? Look around the floor. Look around the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Pays to look at everything, don't it? That's pretty much everything. Generator. Sputters and ticks over. Nothing I can do with that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and rest here. Just so that I can have a clean day. To get... because it looks like there's a lot of materials hanging around. And I'm not in any sort of rush. Though maybe I should be. I don't know exactly why it's counting the days. Another research part. Got us some fish here. Whoa! Barracuda! I think I've already gotten one of them. I'm gonna circle this little... I guess it's not a peninsula because it's not connected to anything, but this small island... because it looks like there might be some valuables around. And if I could find some cloth, that would just make my life so much easier. Seriously, what's with the chicken noise? Got some scrap metal. Some scrapped metal. Actually, no, I don't have enough space for any more of that. Like I said, what I really need is cloth. What's this over here? Some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. Look inside. Yo, cloth, just what I need. That can go in these rod slots for now. Got some boards, also good. This map piece will fit right there. And I have just enough space for the earrings. It's destiny. There's that little island there. That looks like a place where I might be able to get something. Hello, natives. I will not bother you. I will, however, start looking for a place to dock. Because it is getting very dark. And I just remember I need my light. Don't swim directly over the chasm. Do not swim directly over the chasm. And no, I know the term is boat. I'm not an idiot. It's easier for me to remember swim than boat, I guess. What do you want from me? Leave me alone. Oh good, and that's the pontoon, so I can do everything I need to. Let's see if I can't start to put some of these map pieces together. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, I'm actually going to take this piece out because I think I'm probably going to do some research. I have a feeling somebody's looking for these broken spectacles and that fancy boot, really. Just a slight hunch. Okay, I think that's actually everything that I need to get rid of. Okay, research. Volcanic and shallow. Anti-tangle. Mangrove and coastal. I think I need to do both of these before I can get this one.
What a waste of good wood!
That's good, though. Kind of focusing a bit too much on rods, I guess. Everything else is, like, serving me pretty well, though. You know what I mean? And I forgot to put the cloth in the thing, which I'm going to do now. Just need one more bolt of cloth. Okay, I'm gonna go give the researcher her prototype parts, and then I'm gonna go back that way. It's that little island that was across from the little island we were just at. It's amazing how clear-cut this game is when you stop complaining and just start searching around for things. Not that I ever complain. Really? Do you guys know me to complain? I'm a delight all the time. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Prototype parts? Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Sampling device. Okay, so it's these three. See, that's gonna have to go to my storage. I don't, the thing is, I don't have the space. You're gonna have to, hold on. No room on board, you can come by for it later. I will come back for that then, because, looks like we're in a bit more urgent need of that cloth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back past that way. Oh yeah, I can see the native huts from here. So we're gonna go back past them to that little island, and hopefully we can find some cloth, because that is literally all we need. Oh, and I should put my trawling net out now that it's fixed. Don't. Every time, I just want to swim right over the giant gaping hole.
Good night, everybody.
I don't want to do that, though. I'll die. Some more earrings. Something strange is here. Trophy Barracuda. Can't catch me. I actually won't let you. Man. Fuck, what? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. The many eyes of judgment are upon me. I don't know how I skipped past the merchant, but the research center's right there. Nuts. Come on, we're almost there. Really need to sell that trophy barracuda before too much longer. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Barely nicked it. Let's go ahead and get the crab pots while I'm over here. You're not a crab. Ooh. Entangled crab. Ah, nuts. Wait, actually, it's volcanic and shallow, and mangrove and coastal, so the oceanic one is still just the big giant one. Does that have to be in that spot? I think it does. I know a lot of people, like, go on vacations on the ocean, or, like, go boating, or yachting, or cruises. I do not understand that. Just nothing about the ocean seems fun to me. Like, it... And I'm sure there are fun things to do, and if you think it's fun, then that's great. I honestly would love your input more than anything, because I just don't understand it. But to me, any fun you might have on the ocean is A, mitigated by danger, and B, it's stuff that you could do on land. You know what I mean? Like, really think about it. A cruise ship is just a giant shopping mall that floats away, and if anything happens, you're completely stuck. Like, I just watched the documentary on that Carnival cruise that, like, completely lost power, and, like, there was that fire, and all of the electrical systems failed, and there was no toilet. And it's like, why would you subject yourself to that? We've got another altar back here. 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face. Fissures running through the crop, and 4 great fissures running through the rock's base. Okay, so this is like great fish. Big fish, but I'm not exactly sure what kind of fish that wants. But I have not been out here. It's good to know there's an altar out here. You know, for whatever good that's gonna do me. I'm sure I want whatever cursed artifact it's going to bestow upon me. I can't see crap! I swear the render distance was not this bad. I got a new monitor. 'Cause, there was... Ah, darn. I got a new monitor. I now have a dual monitor set up because... What? Ow! Oh gosh. You're a big fella. Man, the game does not want me to talk about my recording issues. Nobody wants to hear about that, but, I recorded an entire, like, 3-hour session of, not Into the Mimic, Secret of the Mimic. 4 hours, really funny, high energy. It was a really good episode, and then I get to the editing phase, and it's full of frame dropping and lagging, and not even in just little places, like major action set pieces. And I've looked into some fixes, and I'm in a completely new area now. This is not where I was at all. The trader's here, though. I'm in the Arctic, somehow. Drifted up from the south. Either way, I thought I should set up a pontoon here, but when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come check it out when you got a second. In the meantime, I've got some new rods for sale. They'll be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. I don't need to do that. I just need to sell my fish and get my hull repaired. I just sold my net. I did not mean to come down here. I just got completely lost. But I've looked into some... Yeah, so that was really, unfortunate. But I looked into some OBS fixes, and this game always runs fine, no problem. FNAF is really, like, graphic dependent, and I'm not sure why. Anyway, I'm not trying to be down here. This was not an area I meant to wander into yet. I might do this one after I get my next power, because I've been told that I shouldn't come down here until I have at least 2 powers. Not that I really care all that much. I definitely don't care to help that guy. I'm not doing this for him. He's an asshole. Yeah, I'm not sure if days has any impact on anything, or if it's just like a stat. I would like to think it has impact on something, but I have no way of verifying that. But this dual setup also gives me a much better idea of how long I've been recording, because I don't have to stop everything to check. Have I been here? I feel like I have. Yeah, I've been here. Seems to be another such little outpost here. That's a little strange. I'm gonna need a place to sleep anyhow. Oh, the photographer. This is where they are. And I've got their equipment. I'd best go get that. Return it to them for whatever asinine reason. Because everything is my responsibility, apparently. Nobody could be bothered to do anything for themselves. No, 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 no. God knows nobody else here has a boat. My orcas! Hey, big guys. Oh my gosh, I love you. You guys make everything worth it. Catch ya on the flip side. Aww. They're sad I'm leaving. Okay. Go into my storage, get the photography equipment. Sleep so that I don't run out of time before I get there. Go back to that stupid photographer. This is more of those Ironhaven boxes. There's that derelict campsite, which means the bro is over here. Might as well explore a little bit over here while I'm here. See if I can find any cloth in this area. I think I've pretty much plumbed all of the shipwrecks over there. Hello, sorry. Would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself, "No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others? I fear they were lost overboard." She sighs and looks off to the west. "I was sailing from the Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve those lenses for me, let me see." She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. "I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses." "I have your frickin' lenses. Just take them." "They seem mostly unharmed, nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy at least. Take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you want some advice on locating wildlife to photograph, just save the world." Just save the world. Just say the word. No thanks, I'm not really interested. This seems pointless. Let's see what's going on around here. Yes, I know, camera. Very cool. I do not care. All that does is gum up my internal storage. Looks like some sort of refinery over here. Oh wait, is this the cliffs? Might be. Just squeeze through. Yeah, this is the Gale Cliffs. That's where I am. Small world, I guess, but at least I can get to a trainer here sooner. No, you don't! No, you don't. Okay. Let me see. Wait, does she have different inventory here? Like maybe she's got some cloth? No, she does not. Okay, so let's just gingerly turn around and come back the way we came. I see something splashing over there, though that might be a group of fish. Yep, it's fish. Some more boxes. Ooh. There's some dredgeables around here. Nothing terribly useful yet, though. So it would seem. Let me get some better engines, maybe. Some earrings. Let's see. Wait, this is the island with the campsite on it, isn't it? Yeah, I think I see it. Leave me alone! I know there's something I can dock on here. I could have sworn there was. Monkey nuts. have no idea where I'm even going. Hello, Leviathan. I have a feeling you're telling me I am too far away from civilization, because I got lost! Ow, 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 ow. I lost my bag of doubloons. Look, I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I got turned around. Please don't enact vengeance upon me.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, come on! Ow! Why are all these assholes after me all of a sudden? I sold my fucking net again. So weird, this stuff seems old, like really old. She kicks a sheet of metal half embedded in ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. And come in here, look! You follow her into a small makeshift shelter, ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets and the lining of the metal around the bow? If I was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker. Could you make another one using these plans? Probably, but let me see. She trudges along outside again and paces out the length of metal scraps on the ice. We've got most of the basics material here already, but of course we're missing the most crucial pieces. Specially tempered, angled metal, as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. Maybe I left those pieces elsewhere. I'm sure. That doesn't really help me much, unfortunately. Alright. So I really can't explore much of this place yet. I just got really very lost in the dark, because your light doesn't do jack diddly squatta. The good news is I've got a lot of research parts, which I probably should have just researched there, but I'm not going to. So I should be able to maybe get a slightly better engine. Wow. This area was busy with crabs, apparently. I'm gonna have to go and sell all this and then come back. Okay. Now, we can get the crab pots repaired. Go into my storage. Got a lot of stuff to sell here, really. Find outboard engine. High quality components. And excellent craftsmanship. A reliable engine trusted by seafarers. Could get that now, actually. Let's hope that works a little better. Yeah, it does feel a little zippier. I might leave the Stellar Basin for a bit to see if I can find anything, because it does not look like cloth is spawning around here. Where these steel. I need to steal that rig. Where these boxes need to go. So I don't know. We're just gonna head towards that. Because I can't do anything until I get some cloth. And I'm not finding any cloth in the Stellar Basin. So I might as well go off and explore and hopefully not bore your guys' brains out. Big whale! Big blue whale buddy! You're my pal. I heard you go toot. Whales are nice. Dolphins! They're less nice than whales. But they're still cute. Especially when they're keeping me company out here at sea. What is that area? It looks like I'll be able to get to that before I get to the rig, so... I'm gonna go ahead and change my trajectory. I'm gonna change my trajectory. My enunciation is terrible, guys. Gray mullet, huh? I thought nobody noticed my green hairs. Green hairs? Gray hairs? Why am I having such a hard time with words today? No! I say no. It looks like another pontoon. Which is good. I've got an area I can sell some stuff. Yep, this is a mangrove. Which, if you've ever, I've never been to a mangrove personally, but if you've ever watched documentaries, mangroves are full of some of the most, like, amazing wildlife. Like those little mud skipper guys that run all around and, like, there's a crashed airplane here. And they have, like, 2 different stages of lungs so they can breathe in water during high tide. Dog tags! I need those. They can breathe underwater during high tide, and then they have lungs so they can breathe air during low tide, and it's so cool. And they're adorable! Sure is a lot going on over here. Is this more of that rock I can't interact with unless I'm panicking already? Looks like a flag. Hook flag, yep. I still like my Ouroboros, thanks. Oh, come on! No fair, no fair, no fair! This is a very advanced looking dock. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretched down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Let me rest first, because it is very late at night. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Ironhaven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or it would be if we were on schedule. Right now it's just a platform. Boss is gonna dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. We've got a foundational stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. He glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath in the shadow of the platform. The ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing, and HQ says they're not able to dispatch any more for a few weeks. We normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of this? I mean, I've got a lot of them already. I've literally just been picking them up, because that's what you do when you're at sea, I guess. Generator going. Send these up to the main platform. Working order. Never got any fuel deliveries. Hull repair kit. That's nice. That's good to have. Science lab. You approach the old man pacing back and forth near a cordoned off area on the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Who are you? Ah, the angler turned courier, is it? Isn't that right? These workers were talking about you. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about fish species around here, yes? What have you encountered in these waters? Why do you want to know? He looks offended. You may have certain preconceived notions about the Ironhaven Corporation's modus operandi, but I assure you, everything we do is with the good of the greater ecosystem in mind, Gordon. Your name is Gordon now. Before we get into all of that, though, it seems my laboratory is also a victim to missing supply shipment. Yeah, I've got one of them. Science lab now 2 will get to work. Should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs, thank you, both of you. Fisherman, would you consider... Considering you're not on the corp's payroll, why don't you take this? A small token of my appreciation. Soothing tea? Oh my god, I love soothing tea. Foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for her fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and I'll give you the rundown. Turns out the fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. Apparently this biofuel generator is some new tech the Corp wanted to trial out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Didn't think to gear for hiring Barbelsmith, fleet service constructions the way down the project list. Side again, add the fist or most other biological material, I suppose, to the hopper here. Oh, was that like an option that you could do with the dog? That's terrible. I guess I've got some fish. This is... Alright. Anyway, I gotta go. Y'all aren't really helping me. Although I do appreciate the hull repair kit and the soothing tea. That will definitely help me in the coming days. I guess I'll explore the mangrove for a bit. Maybe there's some cloth tucked away in there. There's something special here. I think this means that there's like a trophy. I don't have an oceanic rod, so it doesn't matter. I think that means there's like a trophy. There's a trophy-sized one, is what that means. Man, it sure is yellow out today. Derelict dock. Or another campsite, I guess. You see a campsite. Some old fish are suspended on a spit over the fire that was never lit. Pile of fabric is gathered at the base of the tree. Nest of rags. There are 3 distinct sets of symbols. First set. Symbol underneath a wave, and then upwards an arrow. A cloud hangs over it all. 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of a pentagram, the shape of a person lying down in the center. A book symbol sits above a wave. Downwards arrow points to the book down through the wave. I don't understand what that means. Fish on the spit. Someone must have left in a hurry. Well, I don't understand any of this. No. So I guess that's land there. I thought it was like weird higher up water, which I guess it doesn't make much sense to think that. Some more wood. Is that a machine gun? Look inside. Some more dog tags, a ring, and some research parts. I've been told explicitly not to sell the dog tags, so I'm not going to, but I figure that means I better pick it up. Come on, don't you want the machine gun? I sure would. This place sure seems friendly. Nessie? I don't know what this is. And that thing is still after me. Ow. Not good. Oh, that's... Hold on one sec. Can I use this? Mortar frame. I don't understand what I'd need this for. No, come on, that's mean. You can't do that. Oh, I've got soothing tea, too. There we go. I've stopped panicking so I can get through things. Alright, oh, there's gotta be a way out. There's gotta be... I'll figure my way out. There's a place I can go. I can sleep here at least. Very good I found that stuff, or I was given that stuff rather, I guess. That is indeed a gator. Big ol' gator. Is this cloth? Yes! Oh my god, yes, thank you. I can get out of here and back to the Stellar Basin now. I don't like being over here. Better than the volcano area, though. And not just because of the frickin' zealot. Forgot what word that was for a second. Haven't found many new arboritions this time around, but I guess I haven't really been fishing all that much. Big whale! Big toot. You're a big blue whale, ain't ya? I haven't really been fishing. I've more just been looking for ways to improve my boat. Because I need the Abyssal thing, and I need the Oceanic thing, and it just everything. I need everything, all the time. And ironically, I haven't even really been using my trawl net properly, and everything in it is probably very gross. Oh, I didn't mean to find no heart from the Care Bears. You approach a hooded figure. Deep violet robes mask their face completely. Fisherman, feed. This person appears to forget the rest of what they were about to say. Feed the mouth. The hooded figure reveals a scroll. They gesture to the picture shown on the top. It's a tarpon. I don't have one of those. I didn't know you were there. I guess you have some dead buddies with you. Alright. Purchase upgrade. +3 rod spaces. Cargo spaces. I think I can do this one too, except I don't have any money. But I can fix that. No jiffy. I can fix that in a jiffy. Engine spot. I still need one more scrap, but I think ironically there is scrap kicking around here. So I'm almost very nearly, I just need to go fish and get some money. So the next thing I need to do is go do a bunch of fishing once I have all of my stuff. Octopi seem to love getting trapped in these things. It is a different crab. Entangled crab again, yep. And I cannot pick this up. Probably next research I should do is a better trawl net. Alright. Which now actually I can get that upgrade. Okay, now I also need my crab pots and trawl nets repaired. Drop them all here, because this is where all of the things are. And then I'll go and see about getting that Abyssal fishing line. Let's actually, let's look at my storage real quick. It doesn't show me where my net spaces are like this. Of course it doesn't. But yeah, the recording issues with FNAF really sucked, because now I'm gonna have to go through it again, and it's not gonna be like my initial impressions, which I thought it was a really good session. But maybe I can go through it again, trying a bit harder to find a bit more secret stuff, because I think I skipped by a lot of stuff accidentally. Sampling device. Okay, so, first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick this up, uninstall, and then I'll install it under here like this. So then I can pick this up, put it in here, and still not have an oceanic rod, but I have an abyssal rod now. Repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it, I'm not sure. Well, thanks. Connect it to the research outpost's generator. You'll have to re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Okay, great. And take a look at this list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve some of the equipment I gave you to catch these. Huh. Haddle, huh? This is just Abyssal, but I'll figure it out. Nothing, I'll be going, and I will be sleeping now. So now, after all that fuss, hour and a half later, we can go and do that, all that guff after we attach this thing to the research center. Which is over that way. I don't know exactly what we're gonna catch abyssally right now, because it's day, but I want to get that thing hooked up anyway, because I need to fish and get money anyhow. I need to remember where that steel was. Generator, research propulsion machine could be connected to the outpost generator here. Small object rolls out from under the generator covered in dried salt. Yay, a research part. Activate the machine, yes. Whirs to life a few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top and an alarm begins blaring. This should keep the creature at bay for a time at least. Or enrage it. Let's go see what I have time to catch. Oh, I bet I need to dredge up this stuff. I bet this is where the ring is. A sextant? Ah, this one's sparkling. I don't have a Haddle, any Haddle equipment. I don't know what that means. Earrings. Okay, there's the thing. It's still going. It said it would need to be reset every couple hours. I don't have any Haddle equipment. Ugh. It's so annoying. Alright, let's see. Oceanic. Abyssal and Haddle. I need that. Okay, so that stayed on for a good long while. So I'm gonna need to get some money together so I can get a Haddle rod for this. Ow, don't hit things. That's not an appropriate way to express yourself. But for right now, let's see what I can fish. Ew, you're a big fella, ain't ya? What in the... Oh, God. H.R. Geiger looking... bursting anglerfish. Ick. Ick, I say. I don't have Haddle equipment. I have Haddle equipment. Don't have Haddle equipment. I guess she did say you'll probably need to upgrade stuff. I think she needs one of these. Yep, she needs an anglerfish. She needs an anglerfish. Right, so sell. Probably one trip to the frickin' antiquer and I'd have all the money I'd need, but I'm not doing that evidently. Ice. Abyssal and Haddle there. Well, I could take the trawler net out, but I still don't have enough money, so... For right now, yeah, my inventory's starting to become a bit bogged down with useless crud, so I should probably make a quick run to the antique dealer. Though... This probably would cover it. Okay, so just picking it up gets you all the crabs, too. This should probably get me what I need for that rod. Yep. Storage, and then I can take care of it from my storage screen. Uninstall. We'll install. Oh, you're an issue, ain't ya? Hold on. I'll just set you right back there. Uninstall this guy. And I'll tuck this guy in here. There we go. That's what I need. I'll go out in the morning. How long until that anglerfish I have rots? Stale. I could probably catch more. Probably best if I just get them all at the same time anyway. It's a little confusing to hear them refer to it as the research outpost because from my perspective, I would call the research outpost where the researcher is, but she's at the old fort. So I'm actually incorrect. And I'm willing to admit that I'm incorrect, but it feels a little weird. At least it lasts a good long time. So I should be able to get out and get all that stuff. Snailfish. Giant amphipod. Here we go. This is probably where the ring is. Relic discover. Return to the collector. That is massive. That's not a ring. That's a bracelet. This is a snailfish again. I probably will regret not turning in that frickin' angler. What's here? I don't know what this is. Ooh, you're gulper eel, huh? Hold on. Okay, I should probably just go to the research lady and turn this stuff in. Find more anglerfish later. Okay, so she didn't even want a gulper eel. Let's just rest, and hey, we can read our, all the new species we've gotten in our book. Okay, gulper eel. Few humans have ever seen this eel. Its great gulping jaw can open wider than the length of its body. Gross. Oh, we got the aberration. That's an aberration? Perihelion jellyfish. 2 spires of light shine from within its hood. Stinging, spiked tentacles trail below. Giant amphipod. After spending years scavenging the fallen carcasses on the ocean floor, this crustacean has grown extremely large. Snailfish. Adapted to suit high-pressure environments of the deep, this fish begins to implode as it's dragged to the surface. Anglerfish. Dangling a bright lure in front of its open mouth, this deep-sea predator preys on the curious. Barracuda. Ferocious fish capable of great bursts of speed, and hunts by biting its prey clean in half. Blue crab. Also known as swimmer crabs, these colorful crabs have 2 flattened legs that act as paddles. Neat! Allowing them to swim very effectively. Entangled crab. Glistening purpled strings sprout from solid rock. Tying and untying themselves, they fall away and wither, making way for new knots. Yucky. Gray mullet. A plain fish that's often found in sandy or muddy areas, one of the few species that can survive brackish water. Brackish, for those who don't know, means not quite salty, but not quite fresh. It's an in-between space. I know this because my mom has fish tanks. And, fun fact, Nerite snails can only breed in brackish water, so if you don't want a million Nerite snails in your tank, do not put them in brackish water. This has been Random Fish Tank Talk with Rosette the Possum. I need one of these. And then one of another fish I haven't... Well, I need a healthy one. You jerk. Oh, I haven't read the entry for that, but I'll do that later. Are these them, or are these more anglerfish? They sure look like more anglerfish. Yeah, these are anglerfish. Because I remember she does have some abyssal fish that just hang around here. Yeah! Perished loose jaw. Well, that's pleasant, isn't it? Either way, I've got the stuff for her now, which means I could probably leave. Unfortunately, because I like the researcher. She's nice to me. Good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Give me the bad news. Samples you retrieved from the basin have been dangerously high amounts of cellular mutations. The good news is I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. Points to one thing: the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings, immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. Plan for the future. A book! Yay! Something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem to be safe near the basin. Alright. First of all, let's sleep. Lady, nowhere around here is safe. Plan for the future. Yay! Alright, and let's check our encyclopedia. Perished loose jaw. A few ragged scraps of skin hanging like cobwebs from its fins. Its exposed muscles are riddled with small white worms. Grody. Loose jaw. With red searchlights below its eyes, this predator hunts with needle-like teeth. Its stomach can expand to hold prey larger than itself. Gross. Bursting anglerfish. The deep faces its own consequences of creation. In the darkness, brutality becomes the ultimate filter. That doesn't really even sound like you're talking about that particular fish. Or did you just want to avoid making an H.R. Geiger reference? A feeling it's more than just the stellar basin. A feeling if you performed similar tests on fish I brought from other areas, you'd find similar things. But, you know, what do I know, right? Okay, sell all the fish. Repair all the stuff. Guess I don't need to reinstall the trawl net. It wasn't really doing much. I mean, it was nice to have, like, passive fish collection, but beyond that, it wasn't actually doing much. Now we can go ahead back to the collector so he can yell at us some more and give us curses we never asked for. I'm hoping it's something that's gonna let me break rocks. Don't think I don't know what you are. You're a deceiver. A shapeshifter. And before anyone asks, no, I haven't. Get away from me. I haven't watched that series. I just see the ad on Roku all the frickin' time. Ugh. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now. And I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction. But for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly. As though thrown high by a wave, he closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Manifest. Instantly return to Blackstone Isle. Well, that's fucking useless. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris southeast, towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. Don't tell me what to fucking do. I will do what I want to do. You will shut up and sit in your dilapidated house, you loser. I'll be going, because you frickin' suck. Nobody likes you, and I'm glad your wife is dead. That was a bit mean. But, like, how useless. Return back to Blackstone Isle. That doesn't help anyone. Certainly not me. I'm gonna guess that mortar thing is important, but I'm gonna keep the mortar and the sextant and the dog tags, and probably the spectacles. But I have a lot of stuff here that can just go. I think that's everything in there. I got some repairs I need to make, but for right now, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, give me a like and a comment. And if you really liked it, maybe consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me if you did. And I hope you're feeling good and cozy. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.